Whoops. Whoopsie. Hey, General Tardish, how's it going, buddy? Hope the sound and everything's okay. My setup's a bit different today for what I'm doing. Why didn't it send it to Twitch? Weird. Oh, weird. Did I not? Oh, because I didn't pop it out. That's why. That's okay. Excellent day. What are you gonna do? The Switch workout? Neither. I'm just gonna lift weights and stuff, you know? Do a bit of yoga for warm up and then lift some weights. So as you can see, I guess before I go into the workout stuff, I'm going to. So as you can see, but right, I got things more or less set up here. Get this up for now. Yeah, so I mean, I was working out before a few months ago, but then a few things happened where I couldn't, and so now I'm gonna get back into it. To start with today, of course, I'm still doing, of course, you know, the Thankmas 2023 for World Central Kitchen to raise food for people in need for food and stuff like that throughout Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that. So if anybody can donate, the link is in the description, and is also the first link on both my YouTube and Twitch. So if you can do that or whatever, please go ahead and do so. Whatever you can is appreciated. Thank you very much. Of course, like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube at Matsurugi, and follow on Twitch at Matsurugi as well. And then, no, it's okay, dude. Like I said, if you can. Alright? It's all good, buddy. I know how it is. Like, I would have put much more in myself to start it off with, but I can only do $1 because, you know, I'm broke. So, it is what it is, man. It's all good. Whatever can be done, right? I'm not pressuring anybody or whatever. So, next thing is that I've updated my pinned messages for both YouTube and Twitch, and I advise, age is also a problem, yeah. I advise people to check that out, please, because there was some issues the last few days regarding, like, especially sexually explicit content, because I've had, like, girls in basically Christmas style bikinis and stuff like that, animated girls on my stream, and that caused some issues with some people. And then also, there was much last night in my stream, which, by the way, my 11-hour freaking stream was taken down on YouTube, unfortunately. So that, which sucks, because that was actually a successful stream. It got 50 views, which is like above most of, oh my god, I can't get my head right, which is above my average, I guess, which is like 20, 25, that kind of thing, like double, right? It's too bad. So, and all because I played that stupid Fortnite festival. So I won't be playing that anymore on stream. Second is I've age restricted my channel on YouTube. So it's you have to be 18 plus as far as I know. I don't know if you can get into it otherwise, right? Just because I'm tired of dealing with these kinds of debates or arguments from chat and whatnot, right? So I'm just gonna nip that in the butt, because there's some things that I looked into, and it's also the link for it for YouTube's like nudity and sexually explicit content policy is linked in my pinned message. So if anybody has questions about that, check that link out. It'll tell you more or less exactly, because the rules are still, like most rules on YouTube and like, are kind of fluid, right? Unfortunately, but it details the kinds of things that they mean by sexually explicit that will get your shit taken down, okay? So, and the things I've been doing, and even things people have been talking about, for instance, last night, my two friends, Valenthorian and Balloons, were talking about some sexual themed things, and I wasn't, yeah, it's okay, dude. I don't know, maybe because you're a subscriber, you can still come in here, I don't know, but just so you know, there is going to be some sexually themed things that people talk about sometimes on my stream, okay? I'm okay with it. My channel is set for, you know, adult or whatever, so that's yeah. So, but I'm never going to show porn. Essentially what it comes down to is like pornography, things like that, any kind of pornographic things. It's kind of okay, it seems, to talk about some things, but there's like a variance between like, is it kind of like art, and also is somebody talking about things for or displaying things for sexual gratification of themselves or others. That's kind of the line. And then there's some other moral things there about like age and consent and different things like that they talk about in their like policy for that. So I read through that today to make sure I had a better idea of what that all is, right? So that because I don't want my channel taken down or some stupid shit because of anything like that. Yeah. So, and now, of course, for this stream, so I'm starting a workout stream. I'm going to do this 3 times a week to start. It's going to be a 5x5 program for strength, because that's, as far as I know, the best way to start is you want to build your like base strength and stuff like that first. That's good, General. So today I'm going to be starting with a bit of yoga, mostly just to get myself warmed up, get my blood flowing, that kind of thing, right? Which is always good. Yoga, really good. You don't want to go, it depends on your level, I guess, your body, your age, different things like that. I'm just going to be doing a few things for yoga to, you know, get myself warmed up and ready to go, and then I'm going to start lifting weights. So, and I'm going to be doing squats, bench press, barbell row. Well, sorry, it's not going to be barbell row. Because my lower back, I have issues with it, so I don't do the traditional barbell row. Instead, I do the one-arm barbell row, or not barbell, sorry, dumbbell row with a bench. And yeah, so, and light weights, because I have issues with my back and my shoulders, especially. So I have to be careful with that. I've gone through, yeah, but I don't have the stamina for that. That's something maybe in the future, right, that I would do as supplemental or whatever, right? But for now, that's not something I'm doing. I'm just trying to focus on building up base strength and I guess you could say flexibility, health, whatever, right? So yeah, I'm going to be starting today with squats, show you the weights down here. So we have, I have a 25-pound plate. I'm just going to lift that and hold that for a squat. It's kind of like a cup squat or whatever the hell it's called, where you hold it like this. Because I don't have a rack, I don't want to put anything on my shoulders right? Because even with low weights, you could hurt yourself by having this stuff on your shoulders, right? Because then it's like if you get too tired or fatigued or whatever, or hurt, how are you going to get it off safely? I also live in an apartment, so I have to be careful about that, right? Because there's people below. And then so I have this 25-pound weight. I'm going to use that for my squats, and then I'm just going to do 5x5. I'm going to see how that feels, and I might have to do more weight next time, which in that case what I would do is instead of using a 25-pound weight, I would take a dumbbell and just stack a bunch of weight on there and go with that. And then the 2 dumbbells there, those are for bench press. Again, it's fairly lightweight since I'm just starting out. I got to kind of test myself, see where I feel. I have another one, you can't see it right now, but next to those is a 10-pound weight. I'm going to use that for the dumbbell rows, and then I'm going to do some bicep curls at the end. So, I guess let's get us started. My setup is a bit scuffed here, so to speak. You know, I'm going to move my mic down below here so that if I need to talk or whatever, I can still do that. And then also the music that I have playing, since I just have stuff playing through my speakers, hopefully won't interfere too much with the mic. Another thing I would do, some people don't know this, but I drink coffee while I work. If you have stamina issues, right, fatigue issues sometimes, especially if you're new to exercise, or just getting back into it after a long period of time, drinking not chugging it, but just sipping your coffee as you go along to really kind of give you that little bit of a boost to keep going. So that's what I do. Yeah, so let's get started. I gotta actually grab some shoes. And of course, water. You want water. 2 ways. And what are those? Let's hear them. I'm interested. I can't guarantee I'll do it, but I've got a lot of experience with learning exercise, so I'm kind of, in some ways, I guess, sick in my ways. Just tightening my shoes to make sure they're not going to be, especially when I'm doing squats, you want the shoes tight. These are not proper exercise shoes, but that's what I do. They're at least like kind of wide-toed, and so your feet can sit back flat properly. They're not scrunched together, you know. And they're comfortable. There we go. Okay. Okay. Put this right now. Don't need this anymore. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, okay. My friend actually invited me to a cabin for their birthday, so I'm watching stuff with them. So I might just have this in the background. I have to go. They want me to go do stuff. Sorry, bye, man. It's no problem, man. Have a good time. Tell your friend happy birthday. Alright, so there's the yoga warm-up stretching part done. I'll give it a moment here. I'm going to drink some water and chill out for a minute here. And then, you know, get to her. I gotta set the bench up and... Whew, have a bit of coffee, you know, and then get into. So this is the website I'm using, by the way. If anybody's interested, I'll post it in here. That's the website I'm on. Kind of a little bit of an easy program to follow, you know, to get started. Alright, the first thing I'm going to be doing is freaking squats, man. That's going to be rough. Alrighty. Put another or two here. I'm gonna go see what Halo's doing. He's whining in there, so. And we'll get some squats going. I will have to move this thing over. I'm actually going to be using the bench to do what's called kind of a touchdown squat. So I'm going to come down till my butt basically pinches the bench. I do also need a quad. I'm going to set this for another 3 minutes. And I'll be right back. There we go. Alright, I'm back. Gonna get this started, do some squats. Some water. A bit of sip of a coffee. I think I'm actually going to turn the music down a bit. There we go. That way it's not overpowering me, you know. There we go. There. Much better. Okay, I'm going to adjust this, and I'm going to turn this to a different direction like this instead, so that anybody that watches in the future can maybe get some, see at least how I do it. It's not going to be perfect, but it's better to see it from the side than it is from, say, like the front or the back. I guess I can put this up a bit. Camera. Alright. At a moment, you know. One thing that's kind of nicer about this is that you don't necessarily have to do heavy weights. Yeah, I think I'm going to, this time I'm going to do it without touching down or whatever. I'm going to just go down as far as I can, see how that feels. I'll be right back. And there be Halo. I'm going to move this over here. I can actually turn this around. And just move it over. There. Alright. This next set of squats. Alright. That's number 2. Out of 5. That's why I only do 3 or 4 exercises with this kind of thing. And then now I'm going to do a minute and a half rest in between each set till I get to till this is done. What was it? Good. Okay. 5 seconds. Oh. One more of those. Yeah, I get some tips about if anybody's wondering about doing squats. It doesn't necessarily matter which kind of squat you're doing, but some key things to keep in mind is you want to keep your chest up, forward, chin forward, of course, and then again, whether it's like this or like this like what I'm doing. You want to keep that upward posture, hinge at the hips, which means basically you go kind of like that at the hips as you go down, while keeping straight back essentially. When you come down, you want to be squeezing your glutes and everything towards the bottom, like throughout the whole movement, and then as you push back up, like primarily this movement you're supposed to be, and what you do is you suck in your breath at the beginning up here, say, hold it in, brace with your core, squeeze your abs in other words, go down and hold that the whole time, and your breath, and then you come back, and at the top, release your breath. Okay. Alright, so that's it for squats. I'm going to put this to 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Whew. And I can just put this up here, maybe. You know? It's kind of picking up my music a little bit, but it's not too bad, so whatever. Oh, if I had like a mic or something, I would use that instead, but I don't, so. Or I do have a wireless headset, but I don't know how good that would be. I suppose it'd probably sound about as good as what you hear from my brother Paul when he's on stream with me. So, I don't... Next is bench press. Put it. Make sure it's, you know, straight. Gotta try and look good, you know. Have a sip of coffee. I should be done here probably in the next 20 minutes, half an hour. When I do bicep curls, I'm not going to be doing 5x5, so I don't think. I think I'm kind of just going to go till I like burn my arms out with that, because that's just a supplemental thing I'm doing. Because like all this, everything I'm doing, it will work your arms, but it's minimal compared to like everything else, right? So even with what I was just doing with the goblet squat, that's what it's called, I think. That actually works more of your pecs than your arms, because your arms are literally just holding it, right? Compared to your pecs. You feel more tension, at least I do. I feel more tension doing that with my pecs than I do my arms. So yeah. Drink some more water. And then after this, after this stream, I'll be, you know, I'm gonna go eat, shower, get ready for Anna's stream, Anna Sweets, starting at 7 p.m. I do believe for Dark Souls 1. And then at 10 my time, of course, there's Elden Ring RC together. So we'll be doing that. And then after that, I don't know. We'll see. I might play some, or Anna, I guess, wants to do some more tier list stuff, which is fun. So we might be doing that after Elden Ring. It depends how long it takes us to beat the bosses, right? So we'll see. Anyways, now for bench press. Here we go. More forward. Okay, there's set 1. Goddamn stupid autocorrect on my phone. Jesus, it's so bad. I need to turn that shit off. Okay. Whew. Quick slant of water. So that's 2. 3 is the next one. So 3 left total. Okay. Yes. Kind of feels weird only doing 5. I'm used to doing more, less sets, more reps, you know, for the most part. But the benefits of doing the 5x5 is, one, you focus on like very specific movements, right? So you do all compound exercises, and then you're not doing like, I don't know, like spider curls or something like that for your arms, even, right? So because you want as many muscles as possible while you're doing these exercises to be working in conjunction, so they all kind of build up together. Helps mitigate issues in the future where you have some underdeveloped muscles, for instance, that can be lagging behind and causing problems for you. And then yeah, there's typically it would be like heavy weight, but I'm trying to be a bit careful because the last time I was working out hard, I actually got myself what's called an intercostal muscle tear, which is in your chest, and that's the muscle that's in between your ribs. Takes a long time to heal. I got one, took 2 weeks to heal, and then I got another one on. First it was on my right side, and then on my left side. So you want to be careful with whatever you're doing. Don't be stupid. Don't be trying to do bro lifts and just lift as heavy as possible to show off or some shit. It's not a dick measuring contest. You're doing it. You're supposed to be doing it to get better, right? And if you injure yourself, you're not doing it right. One more to go. Huh. Feel better already. It's good. It feels so good to get back into doing this because there's a, period in my life where I was going strong, like where I was going hard, like 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week, at 6 a.m. at the freaking gym. And yeah, I did that for about, it's probably one of the most disciplined times in my life, for about a year, close to a year straight. And it was great, man. Like, I didn't get huge or anything. I didn't get crazy gains or whatever, but part of that was probably because I wasn't, like, getting enough protein or something like that. But I was a fuck of a lot healthier, I tell you. I was even able to start running, like, doing sprints and different stuff like that, which I wasn't able to do before. Okay, final bench press. Okay, there goes the bench press. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Whoopsie. Hey, Maddie. I'm doing good. How are you? If you're still there. Sorry, I was away for a minute there. I feel great. Getting back into working out. Getting into shape. Gotta get jacked. Excuse me. Sorry to hear that, Maddie. I'm kind of lucky in that regard. If I get sick, it's once a year, and it's like a cold. But it hasn't happened yet. You know, fingers crossed. Yeah, I mean, so I don't know how sick you are, and like if it's a flu, I wouldn't recommend it. But if it's a cold, I would actually recommend doing some light exercise. No joke, because it actually helps you clear things out, get better blood flow and breathing and stuff. I've had to do it before when I got sick, right? So it you don't want to go hard. Do the best you could, but you could try that. It actually helps a lot. Unless, of course, you got the flu and you know, blah. Then maybe out both ends, you know. Obviously, I wouldn't say try that then, but if it's a cold, it could help. Not medical advice, I guess I should say, as a disclaimer. I just know it's helped me in the past before, so. Alright. So, next up, I have... and yeah, I hope you feel better soon there, Maddie. Next up, I have bent over dumbbell rows. So originally I was going to do it with a bar, which is that bar over there by my closet. However, because I have some issues with my back, I don't think my back's ready for that yet. Because like where you stand, basically you stand, you know, hinge, bent over, and pull it up. My back has issues, especially when I get loaded with weight trying to do that. So it's better for me to do it on the bench instead. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do here. My back is so cranked. I don't want it to be, you know, I want it to be more like straight, I guess. That maybe be better. Get my leg out a bit more. Now I'm going to switch to the other side. Yeah, that feels a lot better. With this one, because it's such lightweight, I think I'm going to maybe do a... Maybe if you do yoga, it will help. Yeah, I did yoga at the beginning. But here's something. I can take a quick break here. I did in my sets, so... Come on, select 0, 1, there. Minute and a half. Yeah, I did yoga at the beginning of the stream. Well, more or less, right? Beginning of my workout. Thing is, partly why I ended up with a intercostal muscle tear about a no, more like 2 years ago or something now, or a year and a half or something, was because I was doing too much yoga. Because a lot of people, they think of yoga just as like stretching. It's actually not. It's an exercise, or a series of body weight exercises. And when you're stretching, right, especially like this, anything that makes you put forward and like get in that position like this or something way back, right, that puts a lot of strain on your chest area and your ribs. And so I ended up with an intercostal muscle strain over here, which put me out for 2 weeks. And then when I started getting back into working out again, I was trying to take it easy. I was not doing as much yoga. I still ended up with another intercostal muscle tear on my left side as well. So I had to tone it down because I was doing like, I would do like on the day I work out, similar to today, I would do some yoga stretching to like warm up before my weightlifting. And then when and then I would do my weightlifting. And then the next day on my day off from weightlifting, I would do yoga, like full body yoga routine. Very bad idea, for at least for me at the time, right? Because I ended up injuring. That's how I ended up injuring myself. So yoga is great. Just like with weightlifting, you got to be careful. You got to know your limits. I, like a lot of people, didn't understand those limits for myself until I got injured. That's usually where that understanding for a lot of people comes from, is when they get injured. Then you're looking at, well, what did I do wrong? How did I do this? Blah, 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 blah. Or the combination of things, right? For me, it was doing too much yoga. So on my days off, I'm not going to be, unless I'm like really stiff or something, I'm not really going to be doing yoga. I'll be doing that on the days that I work out. Just to make sure that I'm, safe. All right, let's do it this time though. What I'm going to do, because last time I was doing it like this, I'm going to do it this way this time. Because this way is more for like your lats kind of and like your back. But if you go like this, instead you're getting more of your rear delts and the like for it. So that's what I'll be doing this time. Position here. Ooh. That's 2. Now I'll be going back to doing it like this. And I'm going to alternate between the two. Just because doing it like this, like that works your rear delts a bit, but not that much. Everything else, so tomorrow, or not tomorrow, sorry, Thursday, I'll be doing something a bit different. Instead, it'll be squats, overhead press, and deadlifts. Excuse me. So, like, the deadlifts alone, that'll be more than enough for my lower back. Those deadlifts. Because deadlifts I don't want to say rough. They're good for your back, obviously. But they're tough. Like, I would rather, in a lot of cases, if I had a choice between doing squats or in terms of difficulty, squats or deadlift, squats. They're easier, they're less fatiguing and everything. Deadlifts are, for me anyways, way more fatiguing than deadlifts. Or sorry, deadlifts are way more fatiguing than squats. I think my brain's getting fatigued. All right. Oh, hey, Anna. Yeah, I know, right? Gotta get it all, you know? Glutes, woo, yeah. Why do you think I wore the short shorts, you know? Gotta get them viewed somehow. I've sold my soul to the devil. Don't forget to like and subscribe, eh? It could be, but I don't have anything shorter than that, so you know. You get what you get. Oh, this is fun. I like doing this. Oh, and hopefully, you know, anybody that comes by maybe will be inspired by my schmuck self, you know. Hells yeah, I got another 45 seconds before I get going again. How did your workout go there, Anna? When are your exercise streams going to come up? When's that happening, huh? I'll tune in. I don't know how good my workouts, if they were happening at the same time, would be, though. My head might be like this a bit too much, you know? Hey, what is it? King Nick. How you doing, buddy? There we go. Back to her. Yep. Glutes are important. Yep. Yep, gotta keep her timed. It's a good way to stay on target for, like, because you don't want to rest for too little time and you don't want to rest too long, right? One more of those to go. Flex. Looks better on camera, honestly. Give me a few months, it'll be much better. Double bicep? Isn't that what I just did? Didn't I just do that? Right? This? What I need is I need to get my triceps really going, you know? Once those start popping out, then my arms will look a lot freaking bigger. But that's kind of something I've always had issues with, even in the past when I was working out regularly, was my freaking triceps, man. I just couldn't seem to do enough for them. It was wild. And I know everybody has trouble group areas, right? Like, friends of mine and stuff, like people I've known in the past, a lot of them had troubles with their calves, but my calves respond, they're not huge, but my calves get really well toned and whatnot from doing leg exercises and stuff, such that I don't typically have to go and do, like, what do you call it, when you, like, get on a plate and then, like, stand up on your toes, basically. Alright, last one of these. Or wait. Yeah, this will be the last one. Okay. So that's done. Very nice. Congrats. Congratulations. So you stream VR and Fortnite stuff. St. Jude Children's Hospital, Research Hospital. Nice. I'm doing a fundraiser for World Central Kitchen myself. Whew. I mean, I could check you out sometime when you're actually streaming. Or do you actually stream on Twitch, or do you just upload? I'll give you a follow either way, bro. There you go. Friday, December 15th. I see. Cool. What time are you streaming at? Oh. 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. What time is it for you right now? It's 6:30 p.m. for me. Did I? I didn't say glutes. Just messing with you, Anna. Where them glutes? 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. Quite the time frame. 7 p.m. at night. So you're half an hour ahead of me. Right on. Your cable? What do you mean by your cable, Anna? Oh, dude. That's... yeah, that's kind of brutal. Need a big old fan. See, oh, you guys want to see my fan? This is a cool fan. It's like a desktop fan. Hold on a sec. You know what? Try and get that right there. Check it out. It like pulses, like you change the color. Working? Oh yeah, there we go. The pulse is working. Only fan stream, yeah. Nice one, Anna. Very nice. Okay, now I'm going to be doing, this isn't part of 5x5, but I want to do some bicep curls. I like hitting the biceps. So I'm going to be doing some bicep curls here. No, I don't have curtains. I have a sheet that works perfectly fine because I don't care what it looks like as long as it blocks the glare when I'm at my computer. Because the sun comes from that window. So, I don't need curtains. I just need to not have the glare, you know? This face should be pretty enough, you know? I don't need my what's covering my window to be pretty too. Alright, I gotta go put my shoes back on. for this. How's that? I'll try and get in here. Put it up a bit. Yeah, exactly, right, Anna? I mean, I'll say it, I don't care. That's what I need. I need some clips, bro! There we go. Okay. It's good for a start, I suppose. I think I might be just a little bit late for your stream there, Anna. Just so you know. Once I finish this, I'll be done here in a few minutes. Then I gotta, go bathe. And have something to eat. I can eat while your stream's going, though. So, I won't be too late, though. But that all comes after, getting these bad boys blasted. Whew. Wrong. Oh, dude, why is it so out of focus? You can't blame me. Because if I'm not there, that's all on you, baby. Ah. Okay, next round. I'm just gonna do like 3, basically. What time is it? 6:31. So I'm just gonna kind of do as many of these as I can get away with. Before my arms, give up, because I still got to be able to use a controller afterwards, right? This time I'm going to do, I think, sideways so that I can keep an eye on my form from the side. I think my form this way, it looked good. But I want to see it also, from this side. One more. Ah. Whew. Feels good. Ugh. Oh, I love that feeling. It's a good feeling when you're tired and you're fatigued and you're sore, but it's because you know you're doing something good. Oh, what do you got for me? You're making me pull out the Google Translate, Anna. Oh, my fingers are barely working right now. Look at how shaky my hand is. Very twitchy right now. My hand does not want to close all the way. That's actually one thing that's really good about specifically barbell curls for your biceps, is that it gives your fingers. You want to get your biceps working as well as possible, as much as possible. You want to squeeze as hard as you can with your hands. All right. Let's see what lewd comment you have for me now. Come on, nice. Okay. Sometimes, yeah. Till we're talking about hentai. Am I right? That happens on my stream. My stream's for adults. I've seen them, yeah, they're pretty good. Okay, I think this will probably be the last one because I think my fingers, my hands, like they're having, especially my right one is having trouble closing. But you know what? It's starting to get pumped. That's awesome. I'm going to turn that side. Nine. My left arm looks so much smaller than my right to the camera. What the hell? What the hell? You kind of look the same there. Oh boy. That'd be it, folks, for the workout stream for today. I am... Hands, they hate me right now. Because it doesn't matter whatever exercise I'm doing, I'm trying to squeeze as much as possible. As hard as possible. Unless it's like squats, then it's not quite as important, but I still grip pretty hard on the weight when I'm doing that. Just because it helps with stability and stuff. Along with, you know, squeezing everything else. That's part of it as much as possible. Make sure you feel that those suckers blasting away. Whew! It's good. It's good to be doing this again. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to go off and, you know, clean myself up in preparation for more streaming tonight. So, of course, Anna Sweets, she's going to be starting her stream for Dark Souls, continuing her playthrough of Dark Souls 1 in about 20 minutes or so. She's usually way better at being on time than I am. I'll say 7, and then I'm there at like 20 after 7, so you know. And then at 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, or whatever the hell it is, daylight time, I guess now with the time change, will be myself, Anna Sweets, Cryovision, and maybe Chanzer will be doing Elden Ring RSC together. Very punctual, yes. And then after that, I don't know. We'll see. That'll be my yeah. I mean, and Elden Ring is going to be its own thing. I like to keep that separate. And then after that, I don't know what I'll be doing. So we'll see what happens. We might be doing some what would you call it? Tier list or something again, right? And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of these guns. And comment as well, right? And don't forget to follow on Twitch. And of course, there, as I said before, where is it? Up on this side? Yeah, on that side. Right up there in that corner somewhere, you know. I am, of course, doing the Thankless 2023 for World Central Kitchen. So anything and everything, whatever. If you can't, it's cool. If you can, cool. Much appreciated. Donation links for that are listed, will be listed in the description under the video on YouTube and then on Twitch, I do believe, as well. And it's also the first link on both my channels for YouTube and Twitch. So I'll see y'all shortly. For Anna's stream, I'll be in there, you know, causing a ruckus as usual, you know, and I'll see you shortly. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining me. Much appreciated.